It is now coming to light that President William Ruto and opposition leader Raila Odinga held secret talks in Mombasa, geared at striking a political truce between them. It is these talks that have now led to the two sides agreeing to form a 10-member extra parliamentary committee to resolve grievances raised by the opposition. NTV's Vincent Odur now tells us more.
After of tough talk, polarizing politics and name-calling, pitting President William Ruto against opposition leader Raila Odinga and their respective camps, some signs of what could be considered to be white smoke appear to be coming to the fore. NTV has established that President Ruto and Azimio leader Raila Odinga held secret talks on Friday night at a hotel in Mombasa. The two leaders did not tag along their allies for fear of scuttling the talks, which could point to the opinions that the key supporters hold and the bearing they have on sober discourse in the eyes of their principals. Sources indicate that Nigeria's former President Olusegun Obasanjo mediated the talks. And it is here that the two hammered a deal to form a 10-member extra parliamentary committee with 5 representatives from both sides to resolve the thorny issues raised by the opposition. NTV has established that the former Nigerian president jetted into the country on Wednesday night. Following this latest move, this weekend the Kenya Kwanza and Azimio side have issued a joint statement affirming their commitment to resolve the ongoing political differences amicably for the benefit of the people, besides expressing their joint condemnation and regret on the violence and deaths witnessed during the countrywide anti-government protest. However, the statements the two political outfits sent to newsrooms are not entirely like for like. Azimio has not listed the issues that the committee shall be seized with, but the Kenya Kwanza document lists them. The statement that Kenya Kwanza sent is signed by Kimani Ichung'wah, the leader of majority party in the National Assembly, but lacks the counter signed by his counterpart in the minority party Opiyo Wandayi. Among issues that the committee is listed to be tackling in the document that Azimio has not signed is the establishment and the entrenchment of the office of the leader of the opposition, reconstitution of IEBC, implementation of the 2/3 gender rule, the entrenchment of Constituency Development Fund, and the embedment of the office of Prime Cabinet Secretary, reigniting questions over the legal integrity of the office. What has been agreed upon is that the committee will have 4 members from outside parliament, encompassing 2 from each side, the leaders of majority and minority in parliament, and 4 additional members of parliament, entailing 2 from each side. The calls for a political truce are still eliciting different reactions from leaders across the country.
Na watu wa Azimio kufikiria kwamba watashurutisha rais wetu aingie katika handshake. Sisi kama chama cha UDA tumesema hatutaki maneno ya handshake.
We don't lose anything in talking to each other as Kenyans. I want my president to listen to Baba. For all the wisdom he has, let him take anything that comes close to sharing power. He should say no, because we formed a government.
And we've been sitting with our colleagues from the other side, and I think after the events of the last few days, we are all agreed that violence is not the way to transact business in our country.
NTV has established that former President Obasanjo will mediate the talks, as President Ruto had rejected the involvement of any sitting president in the talks. Vincent Odur, NTV.
President William Ruto